Hi, welcome everybody. It's Mike Newton here at Lytham Golf Academy again. Another driver head-to-head for you this time. You know, again, we're looking at the new G400 Driver, and this time we're going to put it up against the Callaway Epic. So one of the big boys in the driver category here. I'm really quite excited to see this comparison myself, really have a look at some numbers, because we know through fittings Epic is performing fantastically well. We're seeing those, maybe that little bit more ball speed on some of the other brands out there. Possibly a little bit of that jailbreak technology, who knows, but we are seeing some little ball speed gains there. And obviously Ping are coming out and sort of saying that they're picking up ball speed from the previous models here. So this is where I'm going to be really interested to see these two drivers head to head. Now these are both the standard drivers, the standard G400 and the standard Epic. Now there's obviously a Sub-Zero Epic and then there's an LS Tech G400. And that's probably going to be another video head to head for the low spin versions. But these are the standard heads. I've got them both in the stock stiff shafts here. Well, sorry, should I say I've got the Fujikura 62 Pro in the Epic, and then I've got the Tour 65 in the Ping, because the standard alt is a little bit soft for me, so I'm getting it a bit similar to the Fuji. Okay, so let's put these head to head. Let's see some numbers and see if there's one that's outperforming the other. Right, so we're going to start with the G400 first. So this is it's a 10.5 loft, but I've cranked the loft down to 9.5. Okay, so play more 9.5. As I say, it's got the Ping's Tour 65 shaft, which is a slightly lower spinning shaft version to their standard one. Let's give this first one a hit. Yeah, really good strike there. As I said, I've done reviews of this in the past here. That's a little bit right, but hanging on that fairway there. As I said, I've done reviews of this in the past, on my channel, and I'm liking the sound of it. I'm liking the look, I'm liking the sound, and it's generally giving me some decent performance. Now, LS Tech will probably suit me a little bit better because it's lower spin. I generally want to try and get my spin down as much as I can, but the look and sound, it's ticking a lot of boxes. Struck that one really well. That's right on the tiger line there. Is it a bit tight? Hang on. Ooh, just staying dry. Okay, just slightly pulley, but again, really good solid strike. Really solid sound to it again. Oh, I've struck that one really well. Again, it's tight on that line. Oh, just catching that rough there is nearly perfect. Again, really good flight, really good sound, felt very solid. Yeah, it's not a bad strike there, just slightly right. Yeah, it's finding that fairway, just skirting that bunker, finding the fairway there. Okay, so now we've got Epic in our hands here, so let's see if a little jailbreak technology can get this ball going past the Ping G400. Let's get the first one a hit. Okay, again, that's just slightly up the right. It was a bit high in the face on the strike there. Hitting fairway. Just see it sneaking past the Ping one there, 274 carry. Right, so not a bad opening shot there with the Epic. It's finding the fairway, which is good. Let's see if we can get another one down there. That was a lovely strike. Slightly toe there, which I know is going to be pretty hot. I know that's going to come in with less spin, and there we go. Yeah, again over the 306 mark there. I knew that strike was in that right location there. It's a good solid strike. Missed that tree. Oh, I think it's just gone under it. Okay, yeah, two trees in the fairway here on the 18th at Pebble, so you've got to try and avoid those. Just about did that. So that, again, good strike there. Felt pretty good. Finding that fairway. Okay, so last tee shot with the Epic here. Again, really good strike. just squeezing slightly. Ah, no, it's pretty straight that. There's a bit of a wind out here on the range, so I'm seeing the ball just squeeze a bit. Obviously there's no wind on the simulator here, so yeah, I got out of just over 300 yards there. Right, I'm going to be interested to look at some numbers here. Difference of look, which I'm going to show you on some pictures here. But let's have a look at see if there's any difference of performance. Right, so just quickly looking at dispersion rings first. So you can see the G400 in the red ring, the Epic in the white. So tighter dispersion with the Epic, slightly longer first glimpse there with the Epic. Let's check some numbers out in a little bit more detail. Right, so we've got club head speed 114.8 against 116.7, so a bit quick with the Epic. Now, just to point out, the tour shaft in the G400 is ½ inch shorter than generally a standard length shaft. So the standard alter shaft in the G400 against the tour's ½ inch shorter, and it's measuring ½ inch shorter than Epic. So possibly why it's a slightly slower club head speed. Okay, ball speed just only a smidge quicker, so considering there's a bit more of a difference of club head, there's not a lot of difference in ball speed, so possibly that new steel face on the G400 is just squeezing a little bit more ball speed out of it. Looking at launch angle, pretty identical. Lofts are very, very similar, so pretty identical there. Spin number, tell you what, it's 50 revolutions between it, hardly anything on that spin. Ideally for me, I could do with dropping that a little bit lower. As I say, there's Sub-Zero models there that will help to do that. There's also G400 LS Tech models to do that, which will be another video coming your way. Look at carry distance. I'm going to look at carry because obviously run out, some hit the rough, obviously wouldn't have run out on the simulator. So I'm going to look at carry through the air. So 271 with a ping, 275 with a Callaway. Not a massive amount in it there, to be honest. So as you can see from those numbers there, there's not a huge difference in the figures. Okay, in terms of the dispersion, we'll probably swing it for me more than anything between those numbers. You know, give or take 5-6 yards between the two. It doesn't really, I don't really struggle for yards. You guys might be a little bit different. You'd be clinging onto those 6-7 yards all day long, and you'd be, yeah, that could be your main factor for making a change. For me, it's not. The dispersion ring, I did like a lot more with that Epic. Now, obviously, that's only over with 4 balls here. I'm suggesting you guys, this is just a quick glimpse to give you guys an idea of what is the performance like of these two drivers. If you're going out there to test these yourself, you've got to hit more than 4 balls each. Okay, you're going to have to do a little bit more testing, switching shafts in and out, altering the weight positionings on the, obviously the Epic you can, the G400 you can. Obviously neck settings to get your lofts and your face direction correct, and really get it dialed in with a good fitter. Okay, look-wise, I'm a big fan of the Epic. Since G400's come out, I'm a big fan of that as well, look-wise. You know, I don't think there's really any real bad-looking drivers nowadays. There's a lot of different-looking drivers. For me, they all look pretty, to be honest. Pretty. Did you get that? Yeah. Anyway, but I think both really I like the look of. Probably feels a little bit harsher. When I say harsher, maybe a little bit more solid or harder off the club face with the Epic. I don't know whether that's that jailbreak, I don't know, but it just feels a little bit harder off the club face. The ping sounds fantastic, so much better sounding than the previous G model. I've said that on many of my videos. Two really good drivers. Two drivers performing quite similar there. Again, need to be maybe spec'd up a little bit more detail for me, but 2 standard heads options here. It's good ones for you guys to go out and try yourselves. Okay. Thanks for watching, guys. Do appreciate you watching my videos. Hit the subscribe button so you can get notifications of future videos that are coming out. Please do comment down below. Let me know your thoughts on these two drivers. Have you tested these? Have you got one of these yourselves? Any other drivers you would like me to go head-to-head with? Thanks for watching, and hopefully catch up with you all very soon.